This is Elden Ring Nightreign, and I'm going for 100% completion. Most achievements locked behind RNG or random teammates that won't cooperate. This means I'll be forced to get most of them solo. But here is the problem. Most of the time I rely on my build making, since potato reflexes doesn't help in Souls-like games. While learning game and beating all the bosses, I got plenty of achievements, but this one is insanely weird. In this game there is shifting earth events. And for example, this winter one is pretty easy to complete. I go into winter part of the map and ignore all the mini bosses. Climb mountains. After getting to the top and touching stone, achievement is done. Rotten Swamp follows almost the same rules. I used secret pass to get into the castle over here, which gives me access to secret room without fighting any bosses over here. And here I will have a map, which shows secret location. And there is big tree with some scarlet balls over here. I just touched this tree and now I'm immune to scarlet rot, but achievement is done. Here's the problem. I can't force any of these shifting earth events, so they're completely random. I tried beating last boss multiple times, playing different bosses, but it's never is guaranteed that we will get shifting earth event. And even if I get this event, it's not the one I need. So I was forced to restart the game every time I'm loaded to the map, and that's why I did it solo. I restarted over and over and over again. And I was so desperate that I created a new game and started from scratch. Because after beating two bosses, we can guarantee this magma event, and that's where I am right now. I killed mini boss at the entrance and got Hands of Malinia. It's insanely cool and overpowered sword. Still, I just speedrun to the bottom of the crater and defeated only necessary bosses. Again, not without the help of this super overpowered sword and also pretty good character Wilder. After defeating Magma Worm at the bottom, I get access to the forge and can enchant my weapon into legendary version. Hardest one in my opinion is this boss. I just can't understand its moveset, and I asked the guys from Discord to help defeating him and got achievement on my main profile. But was forced to reset game over and over again because achievement to solve all shifting earth events tied to profile, not to account, and it took me 10 or 15 hours just to get it. I defeated Worm in the end and got the achievement, but geez, it took so much time. RNG. And it took me almost same amount of time to finally meet this guy and repay him 35,000 runes just to get another achievement. And now cream of the crop, something not RNG dependent, my builds, yeah. So I created a special build for my Iron Eye, and it uses different runes that all got one ability in common, increased rune acquisition. Yeah, as you can guess, I'm going for level 15. I just need to reach max level, and you may think that it's pretty easy task to do. However, I did it before patches with easy solo leveling. Yeah, right now it's insanely easy to do, but look at this strategy. If you use the strategy right now, it's just completely insane, but I used it before and managed to reach level 15, while 99% of players never even saw this level. Basically, I cleared first spot and instantly went to the nearby ruins, and that's where my strategy was a little bit different from what people did at this time when game just released. A lot of players just went straight for the bosses, and it makes sense, they dropped something like items and other stuff, but I'm using my abilities and skills to quickly destroy low-level enemies, basically like trash mobs. You may think it's a waste of like time and resource, but look how much resource I can get. Runes acquisition is just insane, because all these triple rune acquisition runes in the build basically stuck. I'm using my ultimate to completely obliterate small bosses and basically trying to defeat everyone as fast as possible. And yeah, of course, skills and ultimate is the way to do it. But also we can start doing it from level 2 in small camps, ruins and stuff like that. Basically ruins and churches. So after clearing my first camp and getting rewards, I'm looking for some powerful stuff, and as always I got pretty bad RNG. Still, I really believe in my build and strategy, and I went to the corner of the map. Basically, the circle will start to shrink towards the middle somewhere, and I decided that going to the corner is a smart idea. Now look, I'm a little bit more powerful, I'm level 5 already, and I'm one-shotting these trash mobs. And yeah, it could be a waste of time, but again, look at the runes I'm getting. It's just completely insane how many runes we can get just by combining 3 runes that increase rune acquisition in a build. At this point, circle starts to shrink, and I need to make a decision where to go. Before first shrink, I moved towards edges of the map. However, right now I will go to the middle of the circle. And yeah, circle is pretty lucky this time, so I decided to defeat few bosses first over here in the ruins where I went. Again, bosses gives nice amount of runes, but they take a little bit more time, and by getting 6000 runes from trash mobs, you know, it's pretty easy and obvious that killing trash mobs is a little bit more beneficial than just focusing solely on bosses. In the middle of first cycle, I went straight to the fort. In the fort there are always easy bosses, and basically, as you can see, I'm focusing on ruins and forts and churches in the first day. That's the strategy, because it's easy places where I can easily defeat bosses with my potato skills, get some rewards and increase my level dramatically. Forts are also good because there will be a map with location of nearby talismans or treasures. And also there could be a chest with key to Evergale. But instead of going to Evergale, I will always go to mines first at the first day. Why not to clear boss in Evergale, you may ask me? Well, they are also RNG based, and this is first night. I tried to summon Evergale boss. Yeah, he got half health removed, but it's fucking dash right bird. Yeah, it's a super annoying enemy that I don't know how to beat, and he basically destroys my runs all the time. So instead of relying on RNG, I rely on my brain, skills and builds, stuff that I can control basically. Inside the mines I never focus down these miners, only basic mobs, because miners are too tough, at least for Iron Eye in my experience. And the goal is to take down this big fella, because he will always drop guaranteed level 2 upgrade for weapon. At this point there should be already dropping some cool weapons of level 1, basically blue weapons. Then I decided to visit nearby camp before first night boss. First of all, sometimes there's really easy bosses like this, and I can basically cheese them without even getting any damage. But also there's second reason. In every camp there will be a rack with bunch of bows, and that's what I'm looking for, to find some better bows to upgrade. Again, RNG, no better weapons for me this time, but still I got one bow that will increase my range attack power, which is good. I decided to stay over here a little bit more, since I can then finish down the boss and before circle shrinks finally, level up, heal and restore flasks in the camp. Then I am going towards Erdtree to find Night 1 boss. But also I'm doing this not mindlessly, but by killing every small mob and trash mob I can on the way. Boss for first night is Bell-bearing Hunter, and honestly I can't understand why everyone tells me that this is awful and hard boss. All I do is just kiting backwards and never shooting more than 2 arrows to keep my stamina high and full. When he close distance I just rush away and he never can hit me even once. I'm basically defeating this boss always without taking any damage. After first night I'm already level 10, and that was the level that most of players actually finish night number 2. So we're doing great. I jumped down to Mr. Krabs because he always got a chest, almost always, and then I need to run away into one really important place. So that's where my strategy unfolds. Basically, day 1 I want to make sure I got a really cool and powerful weapon, because it's the main source of power, and level 10 is honestly max level you need. There's like diminishing returns after level 11. Near main castle there's always a trader, so I can upgrade any weapon I need to level 2. And here's my main secret and my main part of the strategy. Strategy won't work probably if this guy is not Crucible Knight. Yeah, because this Crucible Knight is insanely easy to beat, and also they gives so much experience. So I'm trying to quickly destroy him with all my abilities, with ultimate and basic like dash skill, and trying to not take like loads of damage, or better like take any damage. After defeating the first one, I will go towards the bottom, because there's another secret place. But look at this juicy rune acquisition. So I got bunch of runes and going down, because there will be a golden tree that will increase my rune acquisition for the next bunch of minutes. And this arrow shows me that I already can be level 11, so I basically continued to finish down these Crucible Knights and get in the runes until one of them killed me, and I thought that challenge is actually over and I will need to restart. But I went back and I'm level 9 right now because you lose level when you die, and I need to finish off this dude and get my runes back. So runes right now is on the floor, but I can't pick up them pretty quickly. He basically protecting these runes, and I'm almost got down by him. Still, with some lucky evades, I managed to drop him down, get his runes, get my runes back, and we are back to in action. But basically my goal for this night is to focus around castle. I cleared down some walkers, then used a jump to go into another place, another part of this castle, and I continued to remove Crucible Knights from existence. And then when circle starts to shrink at night number 2, I ran towards Erdtree, and after visiting this site of grace I'm already level 15, achievement is done. But why am I right now fighting as melee guy versus some crazy big fella? You know why? Because I'm suck at playing melee characters in Elden Ring Nightreign and I was defeated. And this actually stopped me from getting to my next achievement. As well as next game where we tried to finish down this Nightlord, pretty easy one, but he finished us. My next task is to defeat 3 different Nightlords in a row by using different characters. So I switched to Knight of Wise because I want to inflict poison and increase attack power every time I do it. Also I got increased standard attack and more health, and increased attack power against poison afflicted enemies. This is enough to deal with any boss, and last rune will give me more runes, stone sword key, and discounts in shop. And this could be extremely powerful starter for any character, but I'm playing Iron Eye again. Yeah, my next goal is to defeat 3 different Nightlords in a row without losers, and since it last achievements I need, I decided to up the stakes and do it as 3 different characters. In this run I got pretty powerful bow right from the start. Nice talismans, so I'm really ready. Basically I'm playing 2 bows set up right now. Initial bow will inflict poison and second bow will just deal more damage. At this point of the run I'm feeling pretty bold and powerful, so I'm going forward and basically face tanking mini bosses. But there's still one random event that I never beaten, and here we are. I'm fighting mini boss, and look who comes at day number 1. Yeah, it's none other than Fell Omen. And right now I need to fight 2 bosses at the same time, which is pretty crazy, and you can enjoy this powerful and crazy fight. Oh my god. Yes, I need to poison them. Okay, trees help me. Nice, nice. Oh my, he's actually one of the hardest bosses for me. Okay. Oh, nice. Juked, Mr. Fell Omen. Oh, no, no, no! He got big boink stuff. Please. I hope I can evade it. Oh, okay, just stay away and I will be fine. Jeez, he came so early. I'm still level 5. No! Oh, that's scary. Am I lucky or I'm so good with these evades? Okay. No, no, no. Why is he standing so outside? Oh, okay, I can run and evade almost all of them. Oh! Lucky, I guess. Oh, like skill, not luck. Okay, I just move left and right and I will be safe, yeah? Yeah, it looks like it. Oh my goodness, Elden Ring is easy! So he poisoned. Now a little bit of magic arrows. Stunned, come on! Oh, yeah, we did it! I always mess up this crits, but... Oh, he's still alive! Still alive! Oh, yeah! Jeez, this was hard. Finally, I got this Omen achievement. Jeez. And of course this run ended with me reaching level 15, insanely powerful weapons, and I'm basically destroying this boss without any trouble. Whenever he splits, I just wait until I get mark on me. This means all 3 dogs attacks at once, and I will just run away until mark stops. mark stopped, and now we're fighting one-on-one again, so I'm pretty easily destroying this dog from existence. Of course, using all my skills, ultimate, and yeah, it's just good build, really powerful one and easy to solo. And only now I realized it would be a lot smarter to leave this character last, because I'm already familiar with him, unlike Recluse, and that's my next character. I decided not to solo with her, but to play with a party, so I decided to lend my fate into their hands. Basically, Recluse is really powerful one, we just go and shoot with magic, when we get magic of course, and that's when the problems begins. When party drop downs on basic bosses at level 2 because they forget to level up basically, and he's still level 1 for some reason, that's pretty crazy. I need to do everything I can, get all weapons I have to finally pick him up. And that's because I basically can have unlimited magic. Look at this line. I'm basically hitting him with magic, then he got this little mark, and I'm use secret special ability to get my mana back. But there's a little delay until I can use this ability, so my allies basically always defeating mini enemies before I could even get my mana back. I started to be insanely nervous when we split it up in the middle of the first day. I basically was forced to solo down camps and mobs. And I don't know what my teammates did, they did basically nothing, but at least we cooperated for this dude for a little bit and got upgrade materials. They also was forced to cooperate on the first boss because they got no other options, and somehow we defeated this spider. And they decided to completely stop cooperation at night number 2. So I decided to go solo and get a little bit of magic equipment for me in the mage's tower. It's tower with puzzles, I see the door, I see there's a glyph, so we need to find how to open the glyph. I ran around the tower and then I remembered that you need to look a little bit up. So here's the glyph I need to destroy. I try to destroy it with magic. Normally I'm doing it with my arrows as Iron Eye, but I forgot that you can basically go forward and jump. Yeah, I did it all the way. I jumped, destroyed the glyph, went upwards and got my magic stuff. Pretty powerful one. You already know my strategy for night number 2, so I went to this trader in the middle of the map, bought a little bit of useful equipment, basically just upgrade material, and upgraded my stuff to level 2. This is the stuff I will be using for wall run, and that's basic stuff, it's pretty powerful. Then I went to the main castle and started to destroy Crucible Knights, again solo because my team not cooperating. Somehow they decided to come and help me with a bunch of Crucible Knights a little bit later, and at least we got a bunch of levels, because again, I don't know what this guy is doing, but definitely not getting experience. We arrived to day 2 boss as level 12, level 13 basically, defeated him, and now the final boss, Adel Baron of Night. He's pretty easy one if you got poison. Not mandatory, but one of us got poison, and when Baron is poisoned, and he will throw down poison off his throat, but this basically makes him vulnerable for a bunch of seconds and we can easily deal bunch of damage. When he got low HP, I got caught a little bit and died, but I was like, okay, my team got nice health bars, so we will be able to defeat him. Executioner decided to pick me up, that's fine, but I was instantly defeated by some random strikes because I'm not too good to evade those, and as you can see now there's 2 of us lying on the floor. I got instant deja vu. Just few games ago we was defeated just like that. Luckily not this time, and that's second boss in a row. Time for the game number 3 and Rider. I got 1 custom relic, a Rider relic from quests, and Knight of Miasma. So it's time to prove myself that I can do it even as melee character solo. Rider is really cool because he can basically one-shot trash mobs right from the get-go. But look, I'm using Knight of Miasma and this gives me Chilling Mist as my Ash of War. This gives me ability to inflict frost upon enemies, and at the same time I'm inflicting lightning damage with my main weapon. Overall, Rider is really cool, but I'm having a little bit of problems versus fast enemies. They're a little bit too fast for me and I'm attacking really slow. So I decided my strategy will be to get as much flasks as I can so I can survive a little bit, and if I'm surviving I will be able to deal a little bit of damage. To deal more damage I decided to visit runes as always, I mean mines of course, and get upgrade material. Luckily this time I got not only +2 but also +1 from random chests in a dungeon. So instantly on day 1 I went to Forge and upgraded my main weapon to +2. Also, I was lucky and got Golden Wow as my Edge of War on secondary weapon. I'm using my main weapon as two-handed weapon, but Golden Wow gives me increased attack power. And this, as you can see, basically breaks the stance of bosses in one hit with my ability. Then I'm doing a bunch of charge attacks that I'm missing always because I'm not too good at melee. Still, with this Edge of War, with Chilling Mist, sometime bosses just loses half of health bar with one hit when freeze triggers. And this was really easy Centipede Demon. But that's only day 1 boss. On day 2 I decided to take down a bunch of easy camps just to get a little bit more levels and to be more confident in my success. However, I decided to be bold a little bit and went to the main castle. Here is a kinda secret road, not a lot of players know this, at least when I played it months ago, and that's the secret road to get straight to the boss. I decided to check if it's easy boss, but it was not easy boss, it was this dash right bird that I hate so much. And then I decided to run away as fast as possible, but as you can guess, I made a little bit of spot tactics and got defeated right in front of this bird, but not near the bird itself. This created a little bit of problems. As you can see, I still level 9, so I lost level. You may think there's no problem at all, but if you die not in the boss area but outside, runes you lost are given to random enemy in area, and they was given to one random enemy inside the castle, and circle started to shrink. I'm already feeling how run being destroyed completely. I went to the trader, tried to find any useful and cool stuff, and then ran away trying to get a little bit of experience until day 2 boss. So I got level 10 and I decided to visit trader one more time and buy Wending Grace. If you don't know, that's the item that gives extra life. And day 2, I mean night 2 boss is Nameless King. And it's super bad for me. I'm just level 10, I want to be level 14 as this character to have more health, and this guy riding giant dragon who can fly. This actually makes things difficult, but I managed to defeat dragon, and then I'm fighting with this Nameless King himself. It should be easier, yeah, so I used my ultimate and I tried to hit him as hard as possible, but turns out he is one of the enemies I hate. He's super fast and he just defeated me in 2 hits. That was my first life, yeah, but I can recharge myself as solo easily one time. Then I almost finished him off, so I'm kinda fine right now, but he standing still, doing nothing, doing no damage at all, and then swing and I'm out. I was so happy because I would need to start over 3 bosses again if I've not bought this item. So I was able to get up from my knees again, and he charged at me and got me on his fork. That's crazy, I'm crying right now, but somehow I survived a little bit. I used my last potion and almost evaded his shot. Of course I'm not evaded, but then finally I did it. Yeah, it's time for the final boss. Before boss I bought another Wending Grace and also Empowerment with Exalted Flesh. Okay, here we are, level 11, I'm not really happy, but let's see. Stupid! Oh my goodness. Come on! I'm wasting so much skills and so much attacks. Jeez! Oh no! I'm so nervous and desperate right now, but I decided to focus. Okay. I need to stop doing this stupid skill. Come on! Okay. Oh, it's stupid attack! Yeah! That's why I got lightning damage! So he's not doing that crazy stuff. Let me focus now. Nice! Chill! Bro. Okay. Oh, am I lucky or I'm good? Probably lucky. Let's do it. I waited this stupid shot and it's time! Oh no, he's charging up! Oh, okay, it stopped. It stopped again. That's good. I'm okay now. Oh no, it's not stopped. What's going on? It's some crazy stuff. Please! Oh, is a stun? Come on, I need critical hit. Frozen. chill, please, something. Chill, 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 yes! We did it. All achievements in Elden Ring Nightreign. Top 1%. Doesn't sound bad. Watch other cool videos on the screen right now.